Jason, hi. This is a quick recording about the online program and how to get to it. So I've added you to my CRM system. You should have received an email to your. It's probably gone in spam or in your junk folder because it comes direct from the CRM. But you'll get an email that looks like this with a login button and your username and password. I will also include these on the email that I sent you that's got this video on, so it should be in there anyway. Click on the login here button. That's going to take you through to the membership site. So this is how you'll see it. You'll come in to kind of my courses. Once you get into my courses, just click on the Inspire Sales Academy. I think it'll be this one here. And you'll only have one to access. I've just got all the different courses in there. And then when you work through it, you'll see that you've got kind of introductions. You might want to skip through that. Then you've got learning outcomes. So what do we cover through the program? Sales training resources, some of the reasons why sales training is important. Foundations of high performance. So this thinks beyond just the sales process, actually foundations of high performance in all aspects of your business. And then growth mindset, think about how we manage ourselves, how we kind of keep the right positive psychology around sales and managing customers. Then the customer journey and how our sales process aligns with it. Then preparation, how do we create a business plan that's really going to help us succeed in sales? And a couple of additional modules there. How do we craft a really compelling value proposition for the customer, why they should see us and get that messaging right? We covered some of this on the previous call. And then thinking about managing stakeholders, what are the roles in different client organizations, and how do we make sure, especially those bigger groups that we're dealing with, make sure that we've got all of the right stakeholders on board and managing them effectively. Then we have our sales process and the different stages of building rapport, establishing relationships. From there, it's about insight and impact, the things that we teach the customer that disrupt the way they're thinking. And then the needs discovery stage, so listening, questioning, sometimes that's qualifying, sometimes that's actually delving a bit deeper with questions, thinking about structure of questions and the quality of the questions that we're asking. Then the solutions discussion, how we present that solution really effectively, think about the difference between features and benefits and advantages for the customer. And then the power of stories and how we start to build a library of stories that really emotionally connect with the customer. Then we've got proposal agreement, so trial closing. From when we close, we normally get an objection, so we handle those objections. Then we might be into negotiation, especially in some of those larger contracts. So negotiations and mastering how we handle those negotiations with customers. And then immediate action, which is how do we create urgency in that final stage of the conversation with the customer and start to gather testimonials and self-generate leads. And then the final couple are reflection, which is personal self-coaching, kind of how do we develop ourselves continually going forward. And then there's a great module on virtual and remote selling. So how do we manage the sales process when we are online like this? And the best way to do that, some really useful tips on how to manage that as effectively as possible. And then advice for the future. What should we be thinking of beyond our sales role to develop ourselves and our kind of optimal performance in the business, really. And then all the mastermind sessions that we've had with this group are then on the portal, so you've got them all. You can work from the most recent backwards. Our last session, October, so if you wanted to cover any of that, recap on it, you've got the option to do that as well. So that should give you everything you need. Good luck with it, and I'll look forward to seeing you on our next session in December. Thanks, Jason. Have a great weekend. See you soon.